With this trick, first you're going to hear it with your ears. Then you're going to see it with your nose. Wouldn't that be? With your eyes. Okay. But first you're going to hear it. 3 coins. Going to try to make all 3 coins jump through the air invisibly and land in the cup. You heard it. Now you see it. 2 here, 1 there. This is the first one. Only 1 coin has gone across into the cup. Watch the next one, just like this. Up and just like that. Again, you hear it before you see it. 2 have gone. These 2 have both gone. Watch the last one go. The last one. 3, 2. Like that. First you heard it. Then you saw it. This is another one of those wonderful tricks that really works on the macro level. So many card tricks, right? I mean, ambitious card, for example. I love ambitious card, you love ambitious card. But what we're talking about is a playing card moving half an inch through space and time, half an inch, up through 26 cards. It's a very microscopic kind of trick. Now, of course, play it upright, use words that appeal to people's imaginations so they can see it in their mind's eye, get them involved. All these things can be one of the most powerful card tricks you and I do. We know that. However, this trick plays on a broad stroke macro level. I almost think of it more like passionate painting than very particular fine etching. Kind of the contrast in that. So I love how this plays. Years ago, many years ago, I did street magic. I've got some photos up online somewhere, performing at Young and Bloor in Toronto, street magic. This is also the world's probably one of the best ways to practice your classic palm you'll ever have. I'm going to show you a version here where you're just classic palming 1 coin. I'm going to show you one where you're classic palming 2 coins, okay, as well. Yeah, because even, this is also why I use half dollars. Because you'll find, unless you have very tiny hands, classic palming a quarter and holding a cup like this it's very tricky, okay? But I find that these are the perfect size because I can have 1, 2, or even a stack of 3 classic palmed, and I can still hold the cup. So what's the structure? I'm going to show you a few different handlings here, but basically, the 2 moves you're going to be using is a classic palm, okay? Where the coin is in the palm and held in place with the muscle of the base of the thumb and the muscles here, and you're going to be holding the glass. This itself is practice, because especially you're going to be looking like this at first, like you're halfway through a stroke. People are going to be betting, will he survive his own performance? It'll take time before you can relax enough so that in picking it up, it looks comfortable and natural, okay? So I start with the 3 coins. So I'm going to make all 3 of these coins do something magical. And notice, if you're just starting out in coin magic, you can literally go, I'm going to do something with all 3 of these, and as I'm doing this last one, I'm actually pushing it into my palm just a little bit firmer, so that when I drop the coins here, it really is going to stay there. Little tip for you there. Just say, I'm going to do something with these 3 coins. Now, you don't want to get caught up in this. I'm going to do something with these coins over here, okay? It's going to happen in just a second, okay? You're going to have to do it casually, okay? 3 coins. And I apparently put them in the other hand, just by spilling them over. Now, I find sometimes, which works better for me, is to take 3 coins, hold one back in classic palm, okay? I've got the 3 coins. Hold one back in the classic palm, and if the grip is, if I feel it starting to slip already, what I'll do is I'll let the coin relax into fingertip rest for a beat, then push it firmly back up into palm just as I'm coming in. So you can go from here to a fingertip relax, and then under cover of going for the glass, push that coin in one last time, okay? No one's going to notice that action. Just a tip for you there, if you feel you don't get the perfect grip just before you dump these across, okay? And notice I can take these and either dump them across like that, or I can let them all fall down to the fingertips and sort of put them in the hand, rather than more like I've got a tray of drinks like that. It's your choice, okay? But basically, you want to get to a position where 2 are in this hand, you're picking this up. Now, you shake up, the eyes follow going up, and then come down. Now, if what you want, if you're feeling, if what you want is to minimize people sort of seeing it drop from the palm, what you can do is turn the hand down, okay? But personally, that's not how this flows for me. This is a very flowing performance kind of piece. This is why it works as a street magic trick too. Is you're here, you go up, and you're kind of doing a mime thing, up and down. The first one goes. They heard it, And you can spill this out into someone's hand if there's no table around. Okay, boom, like this. Pick this up, and I'm going to say the first one went across, and I want it to look like I just take the coin and spill it into the cup. Okay. But, in fact, what I do is I'm doing something called Han Ping Chen, where I'm letting the coin fall out of this hand. Okay. So I have 2 here, 1 here. This one I want to make it look, and I'm deliberately using the left hand first finger to say, so I've got 1 that's gone, because this sets me up in a position, this puts this hand right over the cup. So it's going to be perfect flow for me to go this one, and I apparently put it in the cup. But I hold this in classic palm, let this one fall out, and I'm 1 ahead the whole time, okay? So, first one's gone. 1 coin's gone, okay? 1 coin's gone, boom, and ideally, if you're going to use something as light as the takeout cup, obviously you want the coin to fall straight down and not knock over the cup. I pick up the cup, I repeat the same action. Second one, up. Ooh, I love that. I mean, that is beautiful magic. That's the kind of magic you'd think you'd have to buy, I don't know, some sort of gimmick cup from Japan for $300 to get that the audio on that. Then the 2 come out. And to finish, I repeat the last action, okay? Where I show the 2 down, and I'm going to say 2 down and 1 to go. And as I do that, I'm going to go 2 down, and you could tap here to really hold that in. 2 down, and then apparently they go in the cup, right? And 1 to go. You're here. Say, watch the last one. And the last one you could do is a penetration. The last one you could have it apparently travel up your sleeve, around your chest, and down in. Falls out of classic palm. Like this. Then show that one. Now let me show you some alternative handlings, okay? First, let's say you don't want to keep spilling them out of the cup and spilling them out of the cup. So one way you can go with that is to, you're here. Show your 3. Falls transfer. Here. First one goes. Great. Just show it. Just show it, okay? Then you can take these 2, okay, and you can either show the 2, transfer, okay, and maybe do a click pass here, where I'm going to make it, it's going to look and sound like I've dumped them both in. But actually it's just 1. And a click pass here, I'm using the Johnny Benzeas click pass, which I've got the 2 coins, and here's what's actually happening. 1 coin, they're both tipping over, but 1 coin is staying here while the other coin falls into the hand. Okay. So I show 1's gone. I can just show it. Take these 2, apparently put them in my hand here like this. Then put this one in classic palm, and have a second one go, and just show it. And this way I'm not doing hen ping chens. This way I'm not spilling coins out. And then the last one you do, you could do it from classic palm, or do a nice retention pass, or show the coin and do a version of the version of the French drop almost. Then go into classic palm again, the last one here, like that. So that way you don't keep spilling them out on the table. If you're in a bar situation or in the street, you don't need to keep spilling them out on a table. One last version I want to share with you guys, because I like this one a lot. Line up the 3 coins. Here you do need a table. You've got 3 here, empty cup. Okay? You just start by having the first one go. That's number 1, and you get to show it. Then you take the last 2 coins and say, watch. And show just 2. And now show all 3. And to do that, and I think that's so magical and so clean, to do that, what I'm doing is, we're doing our false transfer of some sort. Let's say we're doing a retention pass, okay? We put it in hand. Move into classic palm, do a shake. First one's almost an establishing one. We show it. First one's gone. These 2, while it looks like and sounds like I'm putting both coins in my hand, actually both coins are now in classic palm. And to do that, and this is very advanced coin work to make it flow and nice, is first I do a retention, okay? First I do a retention, or you could do it from finger palm or whatever you want, but you need to get this back into classic palm. Let's say I'm going to do straight from classic palm, where I show a coin, apparently put it in the hand. This coin, when I apparently put it in, what I'm doing is I'm pushing it up into classic palm with the other one. That's why you get that sound, and they both end up in there. But I do it undercover. It looks like here's 1 coin, and there's the other coin. So it's 1, 2. They heard it, they saw them, but neither are in there. With this handling, notice I'm using the cap subtlety as well, right? Because I had 1 go across. Then I'm doing the 2 where they're both now in the classic palm, okay? and they're in the classic palm. I hold them here, and I have the second one go, and then I re-grip the glass, and you can even pour these two out or even show them. And the coin in classic palm, they never suspect anything because it looks like the hand is empty. You just got to make sure you're not over, you don't want to be holding it like this. They can get a glimpse. You want everything a little bit more this way. So you can even have the second one go and very fairly show two in the glass, right? Then re-grip, and then possibly the last one goes. This is a classic example of, you know, how much amazing magic you can have with pure sleight of hand, using 3 coins and a cup, and everything can be examined. Once upon a time, a slug, that's right, a slug, got mugged by 2 turtles. And when the cops showed up and asked the slug, okay, tell us exactly, you know, what happened, the slug said, I don't know, it all happened so quickly. Once upon a time, there was a slug, and the slug was in the park, and it got mugged by 2 turtles. And jokes are never as funny the second time. You can't repeat a joke. People know where it's going. There's no surprise. And often with magic, and we all have this, you know, never repeat a trick. However, some tricks get stronger with the repetition. So this is an interesting example of that kind of trick. And it's really important that your attitude, that you're open to the idea that some tricks you can repeat and they get stronger. They're not even weaker, they actually build. Ambitious card is like this. The linking rings is like this. This is that kind of trick. So I love this kind of trick. It sort of raises that question. It also reminds us that, you know, in magic, like with almost any art form, almost any axiom or rule or principle, really, I think if you're serious about exploring your work and really bringing some originality to it, you really want to question all the primary principles. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys soon.